I mean, I think within the election time, and I prophesied ahead of time, and even the year before the election, and then during that time, they say the dollar is going to rise in this angle.
Okay.
Now, many years ago, I prophesied about the dollar. Say Kwaku drew 11 cities and then to keep going up and it will never come down again. The time I prophesied that prophecy, there was no one there to come and tell me, say, oh, prophet. Let's do something about it, and then there was nothing that was done about it. So, if you don't do anything about it, I'll leave it. Exactly.
We're no kind once I'm no penny for baby.
Yes.
I see.
There are things that were put in place to make sure things change according to plan. Now, let me break down the timeline to you visibly.
Okay.
Now, the prophecy in it all I wanted is a sign.
Okay.
Because prophets now always tell people, say, because Ghana people and sometimes the ocean coma, they want it to be the way it has to be. So you have to show them that what you are saying is feasible. You are going to get there.
Okay.
Yes, but then you can temper with time. That's what we said here. Exactly. I said here that after the prophecy, when you watch forward, the dollar was able to rise to a point, say, it drew 18 Ghana cedis thereabout. It reached almost 18 Ghana cedis to 19 Ghana cedis, where others were even trying to trade it in that angle, where dollar was, even on the normal stores, were like 17 Ghana cedis plus, where it reached that angle, it reached that peak and every other thing like that. And I don't know, I think there was, we saw those things, some people were sending it to us once that time was up. They were like, hey, prophecy, they are not sure. He say I don't like Druni say that's earlier within the December, the January day about, February day about, when they started seeing those things. And then among four bar ever catch him say me crop for be catch him say prophet who see NDC betting us to 16 good years. 16 good years of rulership. If it starts like this, dollar rate 19 Ghana cedis, this thing, this Ghana cedis, say me see, and start to say less than better than ever. Then secondly, there is a pointer. I keep repeating something consistently that in 2 years there will be pressure on the government. There will be constant demonstration. There will be pressure on the government. Something will happen in 2 years of Mahama's rulership, and that was what some of my people were interested in. So they wanted us to work to avert that, so that will never be a possibility.
Okay.
And in working towards that, that is where we have to tackle everything that will temper with time.
I see.
And that is where time was bent into its perfecto. You have to tell people what to do. Catalyst in time. Yeah, the catalyst, it is changing these things and then putting us in a very good position. But then we have already exceeded that angle. And if somebody is waiting for the dollar to get to 19 Ghana cedis or any other thing, we have already started bending time towards a different direction altogether. Wow. So we are achieving our ultimate goal. That does not mean, say, I am going to fully temper with time. Because anything I mean, 17, 18 Ghana cedis, so that they know that just 1 Ghana cedi to 19 Ghana, or some few coins to 19 Ghana cedis to prove that foundation. Even aside that, because we have started bending time and we are working towards that angle. The Omodiba is a 16 years of prophecy that you have given. The word now the says straight. I say, Papa, you see, and this be rule 16 years. 16 years I end this be rule. Say I start this year. Everyone should have 4 years, 3 years. Cry and do number 2 more dear. So because this is a very crucial moment to make a decision for who comes next.
Okay.
And if there's any way we can deal with this hardship, at least people will calm down small. In time, say your mama about 2 years, 1 year, 2 years, the country will come back to normal. Ghana, Ghana, be feel good. Niama subetiti, obe cheap prices and everything. And say nanka, say oh your master of time. Chisa mreno na fa brain in so that at least Brian Brenner to us will have a little bit of relief. Okay. Once there's a bit of relief, people can relax. Then the country will not head towards tomorrow. And once the person brings a vital request and they can be able to meet my requirement, once they met the time was handled, and then we are here.
in that same interview, on the 28th August 2024,
exactly.
Who can say, you two banana say NDC ba power. All of a sudden, dollar no a beba form. Na I say, or mine no, I say, a man for being say, him for. If one na omodi omonsa atoke o mine na as a nearma I stand still no so for
where there are mysteries once I have utterance I'll say it where there are many utterance so once I get it I'll say it.
I see
me kwese one
na san crofo no omo aban ebetumi ehu omo me kasa aban betumi ehu omo say na say aban start here or eche crofo bi ni ade it is san crofo no omo bi kan de ye tichi omo ihu ana.
It depends. They are very sensitive and sensitive, so I don't want to put my mouth inside it. Yes.
I see.
Absolutely.
Enti omo I say omo ni so omo nsa ase no. Ebekwa akowi omo say.
Very tough for them because the country is going to stand well. As I speak to you, country they will stand. The kind of timeline I have been this is, as I'm speaking to you right now. The kind of, because you are future purpose. We've cut the middle gap and brought something that is supposed to last for 8 months. We've limited it to about 2 months. And to see within 2 months, and I have 3. So we've put the country in a time with speed time about 6 good months. 6 months. Like how the structure of time is, people will be very difficult for people to understand. Yes. So that's how the prophets of old are, the ancient prophets. They understood time.
Okay.
Yes. So in that angle, that time betray. So we are going to experience the perfection now. In the prophecy I was talking to you about, this one comes after buildings and everything. Prices goes down. The dollar, you're trying to see until it reaches a very low point, and then it will stabilize, and then it keeps going forward from there. And we are in that timeline now. That timeline. It was not a joke, but we did it.
I see. Because we share quite fast. Dollar no all of a sudden above from now. Ebekwa could do say
the dollar. It will stand a bit at where it is, and then all of a sudden there's another thing that is coming. And also another mystery. You see, right now, my hand is involved in this thing, this dollar thing. Okay. What I say? My family son can't be. I can talk about it easily, but now it has become people's secret. Okay. So once I've been met with it, I can't put my fingers in it. I can't say it out anymore.
I see.
Because now I say you are a party to the situation.
Okay.
And you are trying to solve that situation. So once you are saying it, it's like now. I said, your prophecy is out there. There was nobody to hold it. Now we'll be able to say, when the person is holding it, don't mean easily like that.
It's more bending time, no, and I'm more cutting time ni be good, no.
By the grace of God.
Yeah, to me, affect near man, nanka a better vice president, nana.
Yes. And the vice president is the issue no, at that side, no. That's what they were even there.
Okay.
Yeah, my pastors were there. Okay. The person that requested that they beg no matter what, whatever. I know they are too high. I know like some country the last time said when I gave the prophecy about that, the whole country, like, everybody from everywhere, calls from here, left, right. They are coming to my place, left, right, center. One question was, if Vice President goes this year, or within this short moment, a bigger problem. When you say you want to, like you say, your prophecy will show itself. That's what it's showing us that we are not playing.
Yeah.
And in that demonstration, once they saw that, I said, "Oh, you people don't say a prophecy, no man can say first week of or first year of presidency." I said there will be signs, but then the main time when Mama will run without a running mate is after 2 years. So you are in 1 year now. Someone say, the SCA Kodruno, you man in Siwa, man in Drews out 2 years' time where there will be no vice president.
Because already in the so around about 2 months without a vice president.
Yes, around in 2 months without vice president, and then they were saying that we should not exceed that timeline. So now they are putting me to work to make sure that that does not take place. But then one important thing about the vice president and the situation is that in that angle, somebody say in a text message say the situation of the vice president will be better now. I can say, oh, Prophet Telvin so say elected vice president now can say before she will become a running mate. Yeah. Before Obeda soon that I want to become a running mate, you know. That year in 2024 January, I had already told these people. Some people came to me from America. I told them plainly, say, "What done for no? Nah. Obeba be vice president. That time, flag bearer. This thing has not even come through. They've not done any of those things. So our choice, no crime. We are saying." Running mate selection has not come. So after I gave that word to him, which I made you read, there were a couple of weeks and some months, and Sanombe declared Nupo as running mate. Now after declaring her as running mate, how would you even know that they will even win the election for me to even say she will become a vice president? So she was prophesied way before. So once I have told you what she will become and she is, once I tell you what is going to happen, that's what is going to happen. Because we have started from somewhere, we're going somewhere. And I can tell you clearly, on our prophetic angle, through time and in the dimensions of time, assessing the 4th dimension in all its reality, with what I can see now, it's still the 2 years holds. Right now we're pushy once these things are, because that one, this is like a sign to show you say what we say we are not playing. But even after mending it, I checked back again in time. Also, anything I touch here, I will look again. I mend it, I looked again, and the timeline was still the same. Mahama running for presidency, there was no vice president, and then that was the way forward.
It is still
yes. So whether I be or resign and also because I don't know what happened, but that's why I always tell you, me some of the things me born no tough. How they call it in the tree? Me names the American in the tree, but sometimes the country I mean tears here. But what I'm saying is I cover it up.
It is say young fan say unye odifu a nyame yi we akyerɛw ɛna woyɛ ye maame vice president nebusuani a anka futuo be na ɔde bɛma no.
As the Bushani. The problem with that is also I'm a prophet. So now meet me going to Bushani. So I have to maintain my position.
Okay.
So the best I would do is to still prophesy without giving a physical counsel. And if I have any physical counsel, I'll do it to her directly. What's I say?
Okay. Everything for any prophet Telvin Sowah. So for Penny prophetic live embassy. We be. And I had any TFD so I train common and common a door so papa. Now, back can say, can the Japan ever win MPP for more primaries? Who say, while we near we are pagan and all of a sudden, now BBSC, Ama, just say, Baumia, I take you over. Yes, can say we. Yeah, we said before bebre aba ka say oh ade ne de adane koken ho na de obe kan ye no I say said am fa ken na be win.
Okay, but me will wear white top, right?
Okay,
one pocket here.
Okay,
Obeka say Ghanaians, I told you we are coming out to bring a very good option. They were talking to his like running mates, like the party people. Thank you very much for re-electing me, for the faith you have put in me. I am going to make sure that come 2028 election, the MPP is coming back to power, and people will be shouting.
Hey,
people will be shouting. It's Baumia that is talking. This is timeline. But notwithstanding, let's
say still Baumia ever win the prime minister.
May say they will start declaring in time. They will mention, as I always say, me when I come and sit down here, if the thing changes, I don't owe anybody anything. I'll come and tell you if there is anything changing in the realm of the spirit. I am telling you, time is very strange. It's not what you people think it is. So people will make a lot of things, but that's not what people think it is. In 2028, I always tell people, say, when we start diving with numbers and going in with dates and this thing, it is a very, very obianene zone, highway no ewo. I always say it. Let the people that are running this kind of numbers leave us alone. Let us do it, because highway need a very sharp.
I see.
So with the sharp curves be very, very crucial. So Baumia is going to almost a Canada Japan. But Pajan in some many places like Canada Japan. You'll be hearing it on social media. Canada Japan. Oh, where they Ken Afa social media. You just be hearing it. You won't hear anything about Baumia. But then they'll just be mentioning frontal figures. Obetiweni by 11 something. Now, baby, I'll bet that when you about me, the numbers are shooting like rockets.
Showdown.
Oh, showdown in Ashanti region. Proper showdown.
Oh, Ashanti region.
Oh, proper showdown.
Hey.
They will erase the. I don't know whether I'm more erasing numbers. No, and I said, I'm going to be count and I say, however they were doing it. But actually, I'm looking at numbers flipping in a very strange manner. And, you know, like it's very beautiful. I said, numbers no increase. You better not about me see crowd. Hey, no more pia, no more Najina or more person Kasa microphone, moon in spectacles, and easy, no shataria white to Abu, a nice long sleeve white African wear. Now, come and so yes, the faith of putting in me, I will be able to deliver come 2028 election. MPP is coming back to power. The MPP is coming back, and he was declaring it. He has won the primaries.
Or the MPP have power.
Oh,
Anna, I am from.
Mami, explain your idea being true.
Okay. Because one can say 16 years.
Exactly. That's what we are going back to.
Okay.
NDC will come into power again 16 good years.
Okay.
After the 16 years, if they want me to bend the time for extra 16 years, I can. But me, I'm not a party prophet. That is why, as I said down here, I do not care about whatever that happens after 16 years. And then afterwards, if there's anybody that is capable of bringing me a very specific timeline margin, I can be able to even bend the time for 2028 election. But you know, that's not my business. So me, I'm relaxing to what the 16 years are.
O say NDC Omabey. Ombetimi atena 16.
It's already done in time, finished. No, there's nothing. We are the one that are mastering time, so we can be able to bend it. If we are not there to bend it, if you like, I don't know how to say it, but if I say the NPP balances all sorts of things. In 2 years, do you know what is going to happen in Ghana? Nobody will even look at, like, if you wear MPP t-shirt and you are dancing MPP, people will even look at you like, oh brother, what are you doing like this?
Hey,
like,
MPP.
People will be shocked, like, what? Like, then now you know. I don't know how good anymore. Like, people will ask you such questions.
Really?
Then now you know. That's how far we are talking about.
Say, maybe do level be a MPP t-shirt.
I'm not even kidding. I've walked through time, you know. Send you go through time and see like the prophets of old days. We are there in the fourth dimension. We are there. We can feel, hear, sense, watch TV, watch the news and everything. Like the way these guys, I was with them. I traveled through time. I woke up and I told them that, me call a timeline. I went to go and check a lotto kiosk to see the lotto numbers over there. But lotto numbers, when they were born, I do quick, and I do at the same time, lotto numbers, no boy, exact numbers. In the house, we do experiment with everything. Yeah, every day experiment. Because we are just playing with everything. Like, we are learning. So we are trying to say, okay, wait, but then my warning to everybody, my house, we don't stake anything.
As for that
one, I don't do that. We don't use the name of God for gamble. I catch like this recent finals. We catch them, we need finals, no.
Okay.
Yes, at the end of the day, who win the finals? Ronaldo, Mooney, we're Spain for. It's obviously Spain is winning. But at the end, I told them who's going to win it and how it's going to go. At the end of the day, it went the same way. Mahama, what your mistake? If you want to, with prophecy Tibet, I'll have problems with you. So you can't use my prophecy for gambling.
I see.
Because I will say it randomly. I just say 3 goals, 4 goals, 2 days, 4 days, this. I just mention the numbers to you, the goals. It's normal. We live like that. And yeah, to do. That's who we are. We are prophets. We are designed by the grace of God, and God has anointed us in Jesus' name.
So for
Amen.
O share time no. Chama would to me.
I am a penasempa. Nipa Ghana, Nipa Munipana Pomo Sempa Ghana. There are 2 people. Okay. One is Adakwayadum.
Okay.
And the number 2, Prophet Adakwaya Ebenezer Adakwayadum. Me find me phone na me phone TikTok or anything. The only place I'm going is his platform. Like omoya video be. No more cause me serious all day. Yeah, so I really like him. And then Chema want to me. Also the same way. I don't know. They make me happy. What I say, that's a but then to look through the structure of timeline itself and then see what's going to show up in their life is these things are mainly personal issues with them.
Okay.
What you say?
Okay.
They may be going through things, but then it's a direct personal enforcement of law upon them. So I believe, say, that one, it will not really go a long way to affect everybody in this country here. So I would leave them with this thing.
Now,
but personally with him, he wants to know something about what is going on. As for that, it's a personal communication, not a national communication. So I can do personal, but then not for the whole country, obviously, because right now I'm speaking to the whole country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or no pese otie the ebesia.
Yes.
Okay.
As for me, I'm open for everybody. Me, I'm not party prophet. I don't do NDC. I don't do MPP. Okay. I'll show everybody. I'm a prophet of God. I am a central point, the flame of heaven.
But so I don't. Want to mean say ebia ebewie we niji mu anasa rehu.
Oh, and I make no. How it will end, no. Many cases have tempered with personal issue in public.
I see. I see. And that may be say the issue of corruption. O share o mampeni ne timeline numa. Ebe Kwaku we say how obesia handle corruption and I say corrupt cases. Efa omo etwamuko eni omo tisu ya. Ebe Kwaku we say o share ho no.
Na ma share ho. And I make a chair many, I think a couple of years ago or months ago, say president no ni prophecy like the presidential stand, no. Now say the presidency or babe, you know. Even if you try to steal a chicken through the back door, he will hunt you down. He won't let anybody go free because he wants to leave a legacy. Because the next person that is coming is supposed to also continue the race and then end the 16 years. And the 16 years cannot be tempered with. Because of that, Obi tries to play any funny thing, to steal, to play any criminal thing. You'll be brought to light. Don't worry, if nobody, this thing, there's a way God is going to expose you.
I see.
But there are people with eyes in this country. We are right here.
Enti tesa mo betumi kra apankrofo wotuma ama president nana
easy.
Wow.
That's a difficult thing altogether.
Wow.
That's a difficult thing.
I see.
By India Numa CID for Yoko for no money. We will under our own spiritual in our anger. You will be yes,
okay.
So we take it from there.
I see.
But your information is very straight and direct.
Now, say no, when your transit be near maybe or how per se one year chana because the last time I know you train Komono, Nandi or take over from Omampeni Mahama say no, o say Unyas opportunity, and as all transit. Say when na.
Okay, I have utterance.
Okay,
to move that angle.
Okay.
Now, number one, the one that is supposed to succeed after John Dramani Mahama, the president, is done, is this. There is one person that has to stand in that foundation.
Okay.
But there is something I would say. Me Boni Pani DNA, I'll mention it another time. Okay. But there's something I have to say right now to you. Nipano. If there is any communication that Mahama wants to go for 8 years, he should not interfere with it. He should not say anything. It shouldn't be him. They will use him to front that decision. Or using it to front that decision, then that is when he will find himself in a banter with the sitting president. That's when he will never become a president. So if he keeps quiet in time, there's another person that objected it or said something about it, and that is how he became president. So he should leave the timeline to operate.
Now, when you men who say or no one answer you.
Now, once I make very, very clear. I've said it earlier. I think last month I saw you here.
Yeah.
I make the same thing, but now I'm repeating it again. That they shouldn't temper. The closest person to the presidential seat is General Mosquito Asedu Inketia.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And they say no. Oh, can say. Say Kobasa or Mampeni John Dramani Mahama. A Kobasa in Shishemuno. I was so Kobiuma. My own can say there be.
It shouldn't even get involved. One thing actually. It shouldn't even add his mouth to it. It will unfold by itself. His presidency will unfold by itself. Okay. So he shouldn't say anything. If he tempers with it, for us to even merge that kind of timeline, that'll take me a lot of months. And me, I don't do long work.
I see. And the General Mosquito, Ora Johnson,
absolutely.
The chairman of the NDC. The messenger or the man in ye.
Absolutely.
Sir,
no, for the country.
So we direct.
It's for the country. So once he listens and he hears it, that's up to him, obviously.
Okay. And the money be beer, a member say, Oni or Mampeni, John Dramani Mahama Benya, Yano.
Not at all. Yeah, because that's going to happen vividly. I know the exact date. Yes. But then, as Baumia said, the former vice president of the country said, if you say do all today, tomorrow, what will you do? So me too, if I say all today, then I'm a sucker. So I'll keep some.
I see. Ianko, Burkina Faso for. Now say, Tuare ne Russia for ne America for.
Yeah, I've watched the entire African terrain. One of the coup presidents, the three military presidents, one will go out. The reason I don't want to mention the name is that there's going to be a fourth coup to take over. So 4 military presidents, but one of them will go out, and then another person will come in. Yes, and that's going to happen very soon.
This year.
Yes, they are taking the president off.
Nah,
and yeah, Cote d'Ivoire, the noise going on in Cote d'Ivoire, no, they are being misdirected. It's coming from somewhere else.
I see. It just say, one divert attention to the Cote d'Ivoire, but a bit pure baby for.
Yes, then they'll take out one of the military leaders.
So, and man, Ghana, dear.
That was a quick one. I get it. Okay. Honestly, no utterance for that. But then next week, maybe next month, once I'm here, I'll be able to break those things down. Yeah.
I see. Na say in Tokwa kakra be see Russia mampenini America mampeni Donald Trump. I also want check no what the
international waves. Yes.
Ama ekodu baby crash no more threatening third world war crania the ade.
As for Russia is taking over Kyiv soon. That one is going to happen. There's nothing America is going to do. They'll just watch it happen. That's what is going to happen. It's already set in time. I think I wrote it on my Facebook, so it's right there. And then finally, Maminka and they will found bought anyway to finalize everything.
Okay.
I've heard a lot of things going on about MPP primaries and everything like that. What I would say is that this. I say they would wave. Right now, once I'm done, in 1 week, we'll say prophecies will start running everywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, because there's a way when I talk, I don't know how it happens, but it always happens, After my prophesy area, you see all sorts of prophecies are running around. Yeah. But then there's a very strong, push for Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
One thing I'm saying is that whether Kennedy Japan or Bawumia comes to power, they will both lose the 2028 election. It doesn't matter who wins the election. But then, because it doesn't matter, I still decide to play in that game, you know. Yeah, I could have just ignored it entirely. But it doesn't matter who comes in. It doesn't matter who becomes. It doesn't matter who becomes a flag bearer or anything. They'll both lose. 2020 election, NDC won the election by 53%. It's already done in time. 2028 election. We are 3 years away from that. I'm telling you ahead of time so that you prepare yourself. Numbers do not lie. The numbers speak for themselves. So, yeah, I'm prepared for that.
Concern MPP.
No, I think that's basically what may break it down to you. Say, whoever that comes on board, Bawumia or Kennedy Japan, NDC will still win. They already won the election because in time we speak as if it's in the past. They won the election, so it's already done deal. Now, the only thing that will temper with time is the banter between the two.
Okay. Where
something else happened, and then that is where we work on from there.
Banter na ekusi saying.
In time. That was the only thing that was able to breach time. It was able to breach time, but it didn't affect the election letter, but it created the long standstill. So the 53 was brought down, where it is like a head-to-head. But then it's all about numbers. I really take my numbers serious. So until 53, it has to remain like that.
Yeah, the BC here. Because I'm common to be better because I was here a blasters kakra and parliament. Now parliament briefly. BBI okay
oh BBI okay. When I come next month, I come and give you something clearly.
Okay. Some
things are happening in the realms which I have worked through time. I'm just ignoring them. Those things later will come to that point.
Okay. Your bumpy say your next meeting no fireworks.
Absolutely.
I hope say Friday will be sorry.
Yes, Friday May all night.
Okay. Your numbers and
okay. Your number is 0256 290 320. That is for the call number if you're coming to church, and then for the international number and global number to call us and communicate with us from any angle is 026 22 36 360 026 22 36 360, and that's that number as well. So we have two numbers, 0256 290 320, and the second number is 026 22 360, and the location of our church is OEB Prayer Camp Junction. OEB Prayer Camp Junction. On Google Map, you can just Google Prophetic Life Embassy, and you can follow me on all social media platform Prophet